to the coco. Nicely done.
Right here, watch the shot fake. And the future is the future.
Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop.
What? That's like reptile skin, isn't it? Look at this, guys. I mean, this is pretty cool. It's like it's breathing. What's up, guys? Supercar Blondie here. This is the BMW Vision Next 100. This is what they picture the next 100 years of BMW to involve. Make sure you join the Supercar Blondie family. Just click the subscribe button because we've got crazy stuff to show you. Let's get straight to it. I don't know if you saw it as it was driving in. Check this out. Christian's just going to drive back for us a tiny bit. Thanks, Christian. And this is mad. This is called a live geometry. So what happens is when he turns the wheel, obviously because this is all enclosed, there needs to be some room here for the wheel to actually turn. So as it turns, this expands and contracts. See, and then this side is now turning this side. That is one of the coolest features for autonomy, meaning it can drive fully on its own, but if you would like to drive it, you can. So it does have a steering wheel and it has pedals. We can actually make this steering wheel completely disappear if you want it in autonomous mode. That's it. It's gone. All you see is this little bit of the handle here. If you push this here, it will come back out again. And now you're in driving mode. The other cool thing is, when you're in driving mode, all of these lights go red. And you see here at the front, that little diamond here also goes red. Now, why do I point that out? Because if you're in autonomous mode, let's just flip that over again. See, this diamond comes out here, and this light here on the front actually starts to flick. Because if you're a pedestrian, right, or if you're another car on the road, you want to know when a car next to you is driving in autonomous mode and a person is not in control of the car. So they've done that for safety reasons, so everyone can be a little bit more cautious around these cars, because let's be honest, this is all still quite new technology over the last few years, and we are going to be seeing fully autonomous cars driving on the roads in, you know, a matter of years. These little triangle shapes here on the dash, you won't believe what they do. Look at that! What? That's like reptile skin, isn't it? I mean, this is pretty cool. What? Why does it do this? Because it's warning you of an object on the road that maybe you can't see. They're like the coolest features in here. Obviously 4 seats, you've got quite like wide bucket seats in the back. This is kind of a theme that you see a lot in these autonomous cars that we're looking to in the future, just these massive kind of lounge chair seats, because that's what the feeling that they want you to get is like sitting in your living room, but you're actually just being driven to the next place. Okay, just before we go, come check this out. This is the back. Just look at these wings as they come up. It's like, looks so cool. I love these doors. And this also changes when you're in self-driving mode and autonomous. It changes to white, you see. Okay, all right. Give us a quick thumbs up. Like the video, subscribe to the family, Supercar Blondie. Thank you very, very much for joining me. A massive thank you to BMW for inviting me here to Munich and taking this Vision Next 100 out for us here in the garage, just to be able to show you. They did it for us. So a massive, massive thank you to them. And I'm gonna see you somewhere else in the world with the next crazy, crazy car. Love ya, I'm out. Here we are. Okay, let me take you around. I want to start at the front because we've seen the back as it offloaded. This is like fluoro orange, but it's actually called trilling orange. And then the silver is called cast silver metallic. So you've got that real juxtaposition between the silver and the orange, which is crazy cool. Here on the front, you see on the grille here, these little round circles here actually are the BMW badge. What they've done is they've taken 3 of their previous models, the i8, the M1, and the BMW Turbo, and they've kind of made this car reminiscent of all 3 of those models. So the color, this bright orange, comes from the Turbo. These 3 slats here on the M1 used to be open, but now they're closed, but they have that kind of same design feature. You see this beautiful line where it kind of cuts off from silver to orange. That to me looks like an i8. and I used to own an i8. I absolutely love that car. I quite like that design feature that they've taken from the car. These rims, so you've got 22 inch in the back and 21 inch in the front. When you look at concept cars, a lot of them are autonomous and a lot of them feature on that kind of autonomous aspect. This is just drivable. It will not be autonomous. So what they want to do is they want to appeal to people like you and me who don't want to give up driving in the future. We still want to drive because we love it so much. So this is designed for the drivers of the future. Okay, so it's got kind of a very sporty element to it. Just press this and it kind of comes over, and then you manually open it like that, and you've got i8 doors, which I love. All right, let's get in. This is kind of welcomes you into the car, this BMW logo. It lights up in the center. You press this one, these first displays appear. These are the driving modes here. And then if you press this button here, this display here will light up. Now what is super, super cool is look at this. Can you read what that says? It says heart rate. And then you see here, your heart rate. You put your hands on the steering wheel as you're driving and it will read how fast your heart is pumping. It's basically like being on an elliptical at the gym, right? And it reads the heart rate through your fingertips.
It's pumping really hard right now for some reason.
Well, I am just in the coolest concept car that's just been released, so that's no surprise. If this all lights up, then it tells you that you can actually use the boost function. All you need to do is push down on these two buttons and it's going to grab as much energy from the batteries as possible and drive you forward. And this one. So you got to press them at the same time, like this. These are actually cup holders. Some of this stuff, I have to be real with you guys, it can actually work, but in this car it's concept only. But what they're going for is a gyroscopic cup holder. Have you ever heard of that before? If you had your Coke in here, right, whatever, you've been through McDonald's, you put your Coke in here, it's not going to tip over because this gyroscope constantly moves to balance the liquid in the glass or in your bottle. So it does not tip over into the car, which is quite cool. I've never really thought of that concept before. I really like how they're kind of pushing the boundaries and thinking of things that you don't even know that you need. Like, how cool would that be? What I'm sitting on here is not actually a seat. This is the tub that I'm sitting on, but what they've done to make it super comfy is put this memory foam. So what that does is it molds around your body so that it makes you feel even more comfortable in the seat. It remembers the shape of your body, which is quite cool. This latch over here as well. So you just grab this and you close it with this latch. And then this just has a bit of a magnet in. Okay, let's go. So cool. This is mad, you guys. Now we're gonna go and arrive in style at the BMW next gen party. This car.